Hey, Tracy. Oops. I'm having technical difficulties all over the place. Okay. So I pulled this card representing you, which is the Queen of Swords. This is your queen. And I love the Queen of Swords. She'll cut a bitch. No, but she is decisive. Everybody knows where they stand. It is your queen, the queen of the air signs. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And she's just, everybody knows where they stand with her, to be honest. So I wanted to just pull her out. And then I also on my computer, I have pulled up like different cards regarding health stuff. But I did pull cards, but I definitely wanted to have, you know, her kind of with us present here, because this represents you. And since we're not doing this in person. So I want to do a 3-card spread here. Okay. So we have situation, action, outcome. Okay. So I'm going to be referring to my computer back here a little bit because I'm not complete. I don't want to give you the wrong information. So the situation we have is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune does concern the liver and functions and the toxic buildup in the liver that can cause skin eruptions, low vitality, and allergies, which is, I know, what you were suffering from. So it's pretty telling, to be honest. It's kind of nuts. Bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is just the situation that we're doing now. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is, infections, flus, digestion problems, all that kind of stuff. But this is definitely the situation, definitely, what I think, like, what you were going through. And I don't rightly remember. I do remember you going through a lot of allergy tests, being poked and prodded, possible. You were afraid of some sort of autoimmune or leukemia or something. So this is just the situation. The action is the 7 of Swords. So that's more of your energy there. And this is the action, or I'm just reading this here. Okay. So the 7 of Swords in a health reading can denote the seeker is dealing with a lot of stress. So if there's any way that you can lower your stress, and I know that's really hard. I know it's hard. And these cards are crazy, but I thought they were pertinent to this particular reading. I was kind of called to use these cards. If you can eliminate I know you're going through a stressful time. If there's anything that you can do to kind of help you through this stressful time, because this is, definitely a stressful. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands is usually the victory card, but it's reversed. So the action here to take for you is to try to de-stress. And I know that's hard to do, and I don't even have any advice on how you can distress. The 6 of Cups is usually the victory card, but when it is reversed like that, when it's dark or reversed or 6 of Wands, 6 of Wands, it's about, again, it's a lack of confidence. It's not feeling successful, and you're going to have a really hard time like distressing yourself, honestly, but it's going to help your outcome. Okay. And I know that's easier said than done. The outcome I do have, though, which I'm not extremely excited about, is the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups, let me look here, traditionally is the card of loss. So I'm just going to... Let me just read about the 5 of Cups. Yeah, bereavement, loss, grief, self-pity, and despair. So this is the outcome. It's not necessarily a prediction, but it's in the traditional tarot. The 3 of Cups are spilled, and the 2 of Cups are still standing. This is as long as you have really strong emotional support. and you have to rest and you have to de-stress, okay? The bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords. So we have two of a pair. So we have the King and the Queen of Swords, which is your suit. So the King of Swords is also talking about liver and, kidney problems. But I feel like he's reversed. So when the King of Swords is reversed, and this is part of your outcome, because like I said, I have the Five of Cups, which is the grief card. It is kind of dwelling on the negative when I see this card and not looking at the positives. You have 3 cups that are spilled, but you have 2 cups behind you that are upright. So you definitely have to count your blessings. You have to look at all the good things you have, and you have to keep a positive attitude. That's really very important, because your psychological is going to affect your physical 100%. So giving into loss, grief, self-pity, and despair. And I mean, that's what I show your outcome is and of course you have free will, so you can change this, to be honest, okay? So the King of Swords at the bottom is about decisive action and truth. He's reversed, so he's going to be these two are at odds. Like, you are this strong, confident, wonderful woman, but you feel at a loss. Like, you feel like you are not in control. And so therefore, your mental health is going to start affecting your physical health even more. And you also have the Five of Swords. So you have the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is reversed at the bottom of the deck. So 2 fives is about a lot of work that have to be done in general, in numerology. So the 5 is win at all cost, ambition, conflict. So you have this like fighting spirit. You have this fighting spirit, but you're at conflict with, feeling grief and feeling defeated. But you have all these swords and all this energy and all this, not energy, all this drive and fire and spirit. And it's like, you don't want, your queen is upright. The king is, you have these 2 conflicting things here. Like, you want to give up, but then it's like, no, you should fight. What this is saying is you have 3 cups spilled, but you have 2 upright. It's going to be hard, but it's something that you can definitely do. But you're going to have to want to do it. And if you honestly have free will at this point, and if you are dedicated and you take care of your health, and that's the thing, is taking care of your mental health and your physical health, and just, to try to, eat better, no smoking, no drinking, and really try to conquer this thing, to be honest, and not look as the 3 cups spilled as, the spilled milk, but what else? I still have support. I still have things in my life. I still have blessings. It's still worth going on. No doubt that it's going to be hard. So yeah, you got Dragonfly. So this is, you bring light to this world. Absolutely. A lot of people rely on you, including yourself. So start relying on yourself, because you are the Queen of Swords. And she just doesn't take any shit from anybody. Why should she, lay down for this illness? Right? The Swords is also about cutting stuff out. So I don't know if you have to cut something out physically, emotionally, yeah, but physically. This one wanted to come out, and now, okay. Interesting. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Healing, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. So, honestly, you are responsible for this outcome. You might have to go into surgery or whatever. You might have to cut something out. Something might have to be cut out, and that's, you're the Queen of Swords. That's what is needed at this time. But you are the one that has to change the lifestyle or the stinking thinking or whatever, because you are adversely going to affect this outcome, because you do have free will. And so I'm showing more that you're affecting it with looking at the negative instead of the positive, and kind of stuck in this, she's kind of stuck, in this headspace of, I'm not going to get any better. I'm just going to give up, and what's under there? You got the Queen of Cups reversed. Love yourself. Love yourself. Show yourself some love, which you're not doing. Okay. So I don't know. Let me read. Let me get another oracle card. I know this isn't, a definitive answer, but I think it's pretty clear that, your mental well-being and your, is going to directly affect this outcome. And I know it's hard because it's a stressful time. And it's hard to remain positive, but you do have support around you. You have the Two of Cups standing, which the Two of Cups is the cup, it's love. You have both the King and the Queen of Swords. One's reversed, but I feel this is just this inner turmoil with you. Okay, so I'm going to take the fourth card that comes out. You got the Strength card. Okay. So I'm going to read you the Strength card and what's this about. I was called to the number 4. May mean something to you, may not. I don't know. But anyways, it's the Rose of Mexico. You really do have what it takes, and you know what the answers are within you. The Rose of Mexico flower reminds us to be strong, but also that we are strong. Challenges may be upon you or others at present, but they are all part of a bigger scheme and one you will be tested by, but will overcome. Keep the faith with what it is you are working with at present. You are right. The answer is yes, and this will all work out, and eventually if you stay true and strong. Confidence and the ability to remain calm and also indicated by this card. But make sure you are playing your part to fully achieve what it is you desire. Be determined, but not overbearing. Your challenges are lack of self-confidence and lack of patience. Be patient with yourself, obviously. Affirmation is, I have within me the strength I need. Yep. So that's what I have for you. Again, I don't see anything negative except for how you are proceeding yourself, and how you are looking at your grief and looking at the spilt milk instead of the 2 cups that you have remaining, which is full of love and determination, and that's self-love and love of the support of your family and everything like that. And again, so yeah, if you have any questions and you need me to clarify, send me a message, but I'm gonna get this out to you, and I will send you good vibes, and I'll talk to you soon.